Maybe. Just maybe. Yeah, manual with clutch has changed in this game. But if you have a race transmission, there's no point in not running it. Because you're doing the same thing, right? Alright, what do we think this thing's gonna do? Ooh, this thing's gonna do? I know, right? Slower than you? Race transmission used to be like such a no-go. I think the floor is gonna fall off, true. Sport transmission, then just move the final drive, yeah, if you had to. And then a lot of the older cars, you would run sport transmission because it would drop the PI, right? Bang, cut the heck out of that. But now it's, you don't do that because, you know. A-Class in the Fast and Furious Eclipse. I was so sad that they killed this car off so quickly, but you know. Yeah, I don't know if that contributed to its legendary status or what, but we're here and it's a famous car now. Let's go have some fun at Hockenheim. Go up to almost the back. I'm not going to wait for that last person. Not a huge lobby here. Oh my. Lock the brakes up, slide around that. My goodness. That might get by me anyways. Kind of surprised, I should say, that I survived that, but that's okay. 11th position now. Around this guy. And this car is still all-wheel drive, so it should launch out of the corners really well. Oh, I'm going through. I'll drop a sorry there. Shot the gap. As soon as I hit the brakes, I'm like, where's the gap? Am I pausing or is the gap going to be there? And it opened up just in time. So I lifted to go through that gap instead of making contact. Worked out. Ooh. Integra's not taking any exit. Kind of surprising. Go down the inside. This car definitely needs some tuning help, but it's good enough for now. It does feel a little weird though. I had to do some pretty extreme things to this car to make it turn even a little bit, so it might just be like that. There might not be an option. Eighth place. Continue to close the gap out front. See if I can throw in some decent laps here now. Too soon on the turn in. Wide. Oh no, that's going to be a penalty for sure. 0.3. Tough. Seventh place, 0.3 penalty, catching the lead though. Lead's not far ahead. Let's try to actually hit this brake zone now. That's better. Get a good all-wheel drive exit. Pass one. Don't have the power to pass two though. Look at that thing take off on me. I do have the all-wheel drive exit with the traction on exit, so I can hit the power earlier. Usually, at least. As long as it's not understeering off the track. Don't know if I have enough to take in here. Oh yeah, I do. We're good. He's on the brakes early. I'll take that. Next up, let's go for fourth. An interesting name. A little wide on exit or on entry there. It's only 2.7 back from the lead, so that's looking good. Just need to hit T1 better. That's much better. Take outside, momentum. Okay, 2.3 back now. I don't really have a lot of speed in this car though. It's got okay power, nothing crazy, but for an all-wheel drive car in A-Class, it's got decent power. I'm gonna try and send outside. Hope that I can just get it slowed down and then exit out of the corner on throttle. A little bit of rotation, there we go. That worked out. That's the battle for the lead. Only one of them has a penalty though. So right now I'm technically second and the car that isn't second is in first. Just based on the leader's penalty. But as usual, I'd like to do it on track if I can. I'll keep trying to track them down and see what I can do. They're battling pretty hard though. I do need to pass the car in second. Leader got a little bit of a gap now. My nemesis turn one. Nice and smooth that time around. Who's got straight line speed? It looks like we're all pretty close. Leader though with no draft. Gonna be struggling a bit more. Alright, I got a bit of draft. Stay in it. Oh, top end. Pulling. No. This car will not brake on the inside of that corner. It will not do it. I even hit the brakes fairly early too. Just didn't want to slow down. Brakes fine everywhere else. Oh. Oh, he's not using the exit. I had to check up because he didn't want it. This is going to come down to the wire here, but I think second place is going to have it just because of my penalty. Even if I get by him. Put some pressure on though, maybe he slides wide somewhere. Or does that. Power, come on. Did I do it? Let's go! The Eclipse. Squeezing it out. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I pulled that off. Holy cow. After those errors on the inside braking, I thought it was over. I thought I was just checking into second place there, but my goodness. He screwed up the second last corner. He went way too tight and then didn't recover well from it, and I just took off out of the last corner, just shot out of there like a cannon. Thanks to the all-wheel drive and probably the nitrous bottles in the back, I don't know, but at least my floor pan didn't fall out. The manifold was not in danger. We were all good, and the car's still in one piece.
Nice work out there.
Doesn't matter if it's by an inch or a mile. No, winning's winning.